Yo. Man, let me tell you, I had a very interesting day, man. Like, I don't know, man. A lot of the younger guys around here, man, lately, it seems like after the eclipse, man, they have been acting crazy. Was at the basketball court, and it was almost 2 fights. And yesterday, I got into it with a coworker, younger guy, about 20, 21 or some shit like that. And it started off as all fun and games, man. I just started working there at this place. Well, in this area, same company, different area. So yeah, they found out I have a fear of heights and shit like that right there, and saying shit about that, which is fine, man. I don't take myself that serious, you know what I mean? Like, it's true, I have a fear of heights. That's nothing to, bat an eye over. But from there, I went to questioning, do I have an old lady and things of that nature and shit like that. And that's when I had to, say, hey, whoa, hold on. Like, what you getting at, bro? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Why is that kind of question asked? Because, like, most of the time, people ask those questions is like, motherfucker who trying to holler at you, you know what I mean? I used to ask chicks that question, and chicks used to ask me that question. Like, why are you a dude asking me that shit? So we went back and forth with that a little bit. And, I was kind of playing with him a little bit. It's like, yo, step out of the car and, ask me these questions. Open up the door. He wouldn't get out. Steady poking fun at him or whatever. We were going back and forth. So it went on. So later on yesterday evening, I was with another group of guys, and, one guy called the guy I was with, and they were talking. And then, they're on top of the hill, and the guy I was with, he was going on top. He was about to go on top of the hill, and the guy I was joking with, he grabbed the other guy's phone, and he started saying like all sort of like fly shit, like, yo, I guess the dude left the door open. He was like, yeah, man, close the door. You gonna be my little bitch and shit like that. I'm like, and this the message is being relayed, so I'm like, yo, you can't be saying shit like that. He just kept going, and then I'm not gonna lie, I blanked out, and from what I was being told is, he started saying shit like, man, I was only playing and blah 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 blah. Like, but what kind of guy plays like that? I'm in Okeechobee right now working, but bro, nobody anywhere, nobody plays like that. Especially not with like men. Like, bro, that's fighting type shit, bro. So he tried to use that excuse, and he was backpedaling and shit like that right there. But yeah, it's very interesting. But he's like, yeah, come up here, man. If you come up here to the hill, which is like 100 plus feet up in the air, hell no. But he was like, yeah, we can fight then and blah 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 blah. Like, you know what, bro? I ain't gonna worry about it. Eventually, you gotta come down. So we leave at about 3:30. This motherfucker left the job at 2 o'clock. I didn't find that out until, I'm waiting around, looking for his ass. They're like, oh, nah, he already gone. Like, wow, okay. So this morning, I go up there, And he's thinking just the bosses are around, I'm gonna have the same energy that I had yesterday. But no, my friend, you are sorely mistaken. I'm gonna keep that same energy. So I went off. And, you know, the rest of the guys were like, oh, no, man. Don't do it right here. Don't do it right here. Bro, save it till we go on the other side, you know, where nobody can see you and all that shit right there. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. And then the guy started throwing little shit that I guess he thought would also work. Like, oh, man, I can get you fired and, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. Go do it. What are you waiting on? Go do it now. And then he's like, he shot some shit like, oh man, you know, this morning I was gonna apologize, but then you came at me like that, so I'm not gonna apologize. What? Who the fuck does that work on, bro? That, like, I immediately told him, like, bro, that shit sounds smart to somebody stupid. Like, no, bro. So where we gonna run these ones at, bro? And he's like, no, man, I'm not trying to lose my job, man. I'm not trying to lose my job and all this shit right here. And then he's just like walked off. I'm like, all right. They were saying, you know, just wait till we go on the other side. I'll wait. So we get to the other side. Well, I get to the other side. And, you know, I'm working this shit like that. And then eventually they pull up. And, you know, he's still in the truck. I'm ignoring him. Because I'm like, oh, he don't have that energy. Oh, man. Fuck it. Let me go back. I'm having a conversation with two other guys. I'm like, I'm going to just continue with this goddamn conversation. So they eventually start rolling off. And then I start waving at the guy. And he leans out of the truck and starts. I'm like, what? What the fuck? So I ease up, like, and they like creep, bro. After I like get close to the, and I'm like, you lucky. But I know they just go down the street and then they turn around. So when he turn around, I go up to him while he's still in the truck. I go up to the truck, open the door, and I'm like, yeah, man, what's that about yesterday? And he actually was like, oh, like, bro, that's a front. Because when I opened the door, why did you close it? And he's like, oh, yeah, man, I'll knock your ass out. So I'm like, okay, if you do all, first off, why are you, when I'm unlocking the door, get your ass out? Why are you back? And you have gotten out of the truck. So, man, I don't want to lose my job over you, man, and blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, I don't care none of that, bro. I don't care. So, I'm like, I'm not going to get out? That question. So, I went to the passenger side in the other back. And then his homeboy, he was in the middle. And he scoots over to the right, and then he locks the door. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on, bro. I'm like, I asked him, like, bro, you're not gonna unlock the door, you're not gonna get out. You see what's going on. You know what's going on. He doesn't say anything. So I go back over to the other side, and in my head, I'm like, I just do something just to punk his ass. So I act like I'm gonna hit him, and I hit the truck. This motherfucker went over to the side. Everybody just bust out laughing like, oh, you really are a bitch, which they already knew. And then he throws like a little short punch. And once the guy who was driving, he's like, all right, fuck, hop up in here and get this motherfucker. Because like after that, I'm finna try to get at his ass. I'm reaching in trying to grab his ass, but then they pull off. But yeah, bro, hour later, bosses come over and talk to me. And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker really snitched on me, bro. But what he doesn't know is, when it's time to talk to people, I do that shit well with the best of them. And he's like, okay, well, you know what, man? I basically told him, like, squash this shit. Sorry. I'll bear the heat until I'm done with this story. Basically, like, all the shit could have been squashed. You know, what happened worked bar for bar and everything. Like, it started off fun and game, and then he just went into some disrespectful shit. And, you know, it could have been solved if he would have just apologized. You know what I mean? And dude was like, oh yeah, I'll talk to him about that shit. So this dude tried to get me in trouble, and it didn't work. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody else probably had issues with you. So they already know how you are. I'm hearing that the motherfucker be out here trying to be a bully and shit, but when the bully gets bullied, it's an issue, apparently. Where they do that at? That's crazy, bro. Like, bro, I'm not about to be disrespected by anyone. Man, woman, child. Nobody's gonna disrespect me. And I don't go out, you know, trying to disrespect people, bro. If you're joking, I'll joke with you all day. It's no problem. But when it comes to that disrespectful shit, I'm gonna stop you right before it goes any further, bro. You're not finna fucking play with me, bro. I'm gonna show you that I'm a man. I hope you a man. And you gotta back up all that shit that you was talking about. So after that, I ain't seen him no more. I guess they gonna probably try to keep his ass separate. I don't really give a fuck. All I know is I'm really gonna be on his ass. Even though, yeah, they did talk to me, I'm really gonna be on his ass until he apologized, bro. I was thinking about doing some other shit that I ain't gonna say too much on camera, but I ain't gonna do that shit. But yeah, man, all you had to do is apologize, bro. You know, cause certain motherfuckers act like they never, you can tell that they never been in a fist fight or never had no real altercations with anybody. Probably don't have no older siblings. Never been hit before. But it's fine. I mean, sometimes you gotta learn lessons, and you know, I'll gladly help you learn lessons, man. And I ain't gonna hold on to it. I'm just gonna teach you that lesson, and then move on. But yeah, man, that's my little story time for the day, man. That's it, man. Just a little rant, you know. But yeah, man, these young guys, man, they have been bugging, man. Motherfuckers about to get lumped up at the court, not by me. I didn't actually play yesterday because there was like so many people out there, and I got out there at a kind of like a bad time because it was getting later. But it is what it is. But yeah, man. Hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man.